got my cup of black coffee for the evening, so I said to myself, while I drink my coffee and procrastinate on things, so let's have a live stream and chat with you guys. See if you have any questions, and hopefully, I can answer them for you. That is provided anyone shows up for the live stream. Hopefully, I've set it to public and it is visible. Otherwise, I'm just a fool, which hopefully I'm not. But let's have a look and see if I have indeed set this live stream to public or to private. All right, it is public. Great, so somebody should show up. But till then, hey guys, horns up, welcome to Headbangers Kitchen. I'm drinking some black coffee with stevia, and last night I had my first ever collaboration menu with a local pizza place called Little Gamby. So last night we basically took over the entire restaurant. And when I say we, I mean my Serial Eaters Club. There were 44 of us in the restaurant, and I had designed the menu in collaboration with the chef at the restaurant. So we had my famous butter chicken wings on the menu, and we made three pizzas which were exclusive for last night. And we had like an Italian sausage pizza with the pepperoni from Little Gamby. We had a buff pass pizza which was slow cooked beef shank with mushrooms and jus and caramelized onions, and it was on a white bechamel base, and it was really delicious. And of course, we had pineapple and ham on pizza, because you have to have some controversy, right? Hey Karan, what's up? Thank you so much. It was a really fun collab, and it was great to see all the serial eaters there in full attendance and enjoy all the food. And for dessert, actually, we were supposed to have tiramisu, but due to some major mess up somewhere, we had uh, tiramisu. So because the tiramisu turned into tiramisu, so we didn't serve the tiramisu. Instead, we served a very cool but very interesting mango cream and biscuit dessert, and pull up hazelnut tart. Both went down really well. So overall, despite the little bit of issue with the tiramisu, the whole evening went off well. Everyone went home happy. There was lots of drinking and cocktails and beers, and we had a great time. Hello AG, good morning. I've got my cup of coffee. It's 5:30 in the evening here. Hopefully you've got your morning coffee as well. Also would like to let you guys know that there is a brand new video on the YouTube channel. We have a tamarind fish curry recipe from Andhra Pradesh, so check that out. Hi Jackie, I do not do low carb or keto anymore. And actually, nothing wrong with tiramisu even if you want to lose weight. Just so you know, Jackie, I quit keto in 2019. I stopped making keto videos in 2022. And now I eat whatever I want and I lose weight, including tiramisu, including sugar, white flour, bread, butter, everything. You know, here's what I do is I basically track my weight every day, and I adjust my diet according to this. So last evening I actually lost a little bit of weight. I mean, it's not much, but like my overall trend is heading down. And I've been eating pizza, I've been eating burgers, I've been eating chocolate, dessert. I don't eat much chocolate. Today I had chocolate because Dipti ordered some. But my point being is, overall, if you eat a healthier diet and you watch your calories, you don't have to be keto or low carb. Yes, you will have some water retention, but that's just glycogen in your muscles. If you actually manage your calories, you should be able to quite easily remain at the same weight or even lose weight. Yeah, sometimes you can always hop on the keto train. The only thing I tell people is, look, when you start keto again, the only thing you're losing in the start is water weight. So yeah, it's a bit motivating to see, hey, I lost like a kilo or 2 kilos in the first week, but that's just water. You could alternatively just do some cardio and eat in a calorie deficit and achieve the same thing, and you would have lost fat actually. And that's fantastic. So when you have a large amount of weight like 27 kilos, which is about 50 plus pounds, yeah, it's a lot different than when you've got to lose the last 5 or 10 kilos. So whatever is the easiest for you, obviously go ahead with that. At the end of the day, for me this is easier, but if low carb or keto is easier for you, that's absolutely the right way to go about it then, I guess. Just make sure you get your blood work done every once in a while, have a regular checkup, and have your doctor look at it to make sure everything is tip top. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Jackie. I think if you're putting on weight because of the steroids, I think it's more important to like look at your overall health and not stress too much about the weight, because once your steroid cycle is done, you can easily lose the weight. It's not because this is a lifelong thing, right? Like one of the things I've always said since the time I started doing the keto recipes and all is that fitness is forever. Like, yeah, you may have some weight to lose, but you don't just have to lose the weight and then game over kind of thing. If you got 10 kilos to lose, once you lose the 10 kilos, well, then the next challenge starts, which is keeping the 10 kilos off, whichever way you do it. So yeah. Karan, so I just went to NM Medical here in Bombay and I just got like the platinum thing done. Like it just covers like everything, fasting glucose, this, that, whole bunch of stuff. It was on Dipti's insurance package, so I just went and got it. So lipid test, cholesterol, this, that. Yeah, we had a bit of a exhausting day yesterday and today. So yesterday I fed 44 people. So, as some of you know, I have a food club called the Serial Eaters Club, and we go to different restaurants and things like that. And we eat food over there. So, I did my first collaboration menu with a local pizza shop called Little Gambi. They were the winners of the Pizza War series that I did on my other channel, Headbanger Eats. So I designed three pizzas in collaboration with them. We also served my butter chicken wings, the signature butter chicken wings, and the dessert was from their menu. So for yesterday's menu, I had to cook up like 2.5 kilos of beef shanks. So we did a slow cooked roasty buffalo with mushrooms and on a white sauce pizza, and it was yum. So that was one pizza. Then we did one which was ham and pineapple, and we did one which was Italian sausage, which I made from scratch, the Italian sausage, and we used their pepperoni. So it was a sausage and pepperoni pizza. So all of yesterday, I was cooking. Then I went to the event, hung out with everyone. We had a blast. Went home really late, slept late, woke up early. Then today I did a sandwich drop. So I put up like 9 sandwiches for sale on my Serial Eaters group. It was a pulled buff, the same buff meat because we had a lot of it. So we had a buffalo grilled cheese. So I did a pulled buff grilled cheese sandwich and sold it out in like 20 minutes, and yeah, it was amazing. So I've been cooking all day. Plus I went to look at a flat in the morning because I don't know how many of you have seen my latest video called Goodbye. As you may have heard, I'm leaving this house because the rents are going up like tremendously. And yeah, we're house hunting now, which is exhausting, stressful. Plus, it is so hot in Bombay. It is deathly hot. So it's crazy. Hi, Carla. I mean, honestly, I've never ever thought of opening a restaurant because it takes a lot of work, a lot of commitment. I personally don't think I have the enthusiasm to do it, but if I ever find the right partners and it makes sense, why not? Mary, you wanted the next one is on the 17th at Little Gamby once again. I think it is sold out, but maybe you can get a ticket if you're on the group. You can ask somebody if they are selling because somebody always tries to drop out last minute. Thank you, Jackie. Yes, I have lost weight. Thank you so much. And like I said, I realized for me, at least personally, what would happen is, one, I didn't feel good on keto. I used to feel very sad and depressed on keto, and whenever I ate carbs, I felt alive. So I didn't feel good, so I stopped keto. Also, the other thing that I did with keto is, because I was not eating carbs, and I love bread, I love rice, I love carbs, and I'm not ashamed to say it. So every time I broke keto, whether it was like an accident of having one bite at a social event, or whether I went off it properly for like a holiday, I would completely binge on the bread and butter when I went off keto. And I never have ever in my life had a binge eating problem. So I was just like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to eat everything in moderation, and frankly that works for me. It works really well. What's my view on vegan food? Even bodybuilders are using it. So I would say this: veganism is more of an ethical sort of choice that people make, where they feel that they do not have the right to eat animals, and they don't like the way animal production is in the world today, and they do not want to have any part in that. So, if that is your feeling as well, absolutely the vegan diet can work for you. Like any diet, you need to do it properly. You need to supplement in areas that you might be deficient. Bodybuilders, yes, but for bodybuilders, protein is the most important thing, and because of technology now, you have so many different kinds of vegan protein powders, and they're absolutely fine. And so, if that's your goal and that's how you sleep better at night, then by all means. Look, I never think it's wrong for anyone to follow a path that they feel is right. I just think the problem with the vegan movement is that they were too aggressive, and rather than being kind, which is what they want for animals, kindness for animals, they didn't show kindness to people. Rather than that, they should actually get into politics, work on change at a government level, because that's where change has to be made. The problem is not, you know like, there's so many like layers to this problem of food and eating meat and whatever else is associated with it. You can't just put it into a black and white, you eat meat so you are bad kind of thing, and I eat vegan so I'm better than you. And I think that was the biggest problem for them, and that's kind of what was their worst marketing and PR strategy ever. And of course, as I knew it, when I saw the veganism take place, I knew that there would be an equal and opposite reaction, which is the carnivore diet. So, frankly speaking, yeah, I don't really personally think either side is the right way to live. But if that's how you feel better and that's what you want to do, that's fine. Carla, there are not too many issues with, thankfully, like a good number of apartments in this area are pet friendly, because a lot of people have pets. I think normally the problem is when there's expensive furniture. If you're getting a furnished flat, sometimes I guess people are worried that the pets will ruin it or whatever. Though they take a deposit and they can just take the money out of the deposit, so I don't understand that. But yeah, I mean, thankfully it's not too much of an issue. I mean, most of the flats don't really have a problem. Yeah, getting back on the train is very hard. The more, like, every time you do a diet and you lose weight and you go off the diet, it becomes harder when you get back on it. And your body also kind of adapts and realizes that, oh, this is starvation and I'm not going to get food now. So I got to hang on to all the fat and the energy and everything. So it does make it quite difficult. Yeah. Cheers. All right. Which part of the world is, what can I do with this? Ooh, we can start a poll. All right. What can we ask you guys? All right. Do you eat meat? Let's ask you the simple question. Let's start a poll. All right, let's find out. My favorite meal or dish, I would definitely say that Hainani's chicken rice is one of my top favorite meals of all time. On a regular daily basis, that's something I can eat. Then, of course, there is also Bangkok roast duck in brown sauce. Then we've also got a good steak with some triple cooked chips. Hey Cosborn, I am a little tired. That's mainly because of the heat in Bombay, and I just made 9 sandwiches and sold them from my kitchen. Uh, I did a sandwich drop with a pulled beef and mushroom grilled cheese. And yesterday I was cooking all day, making food for a collaborative menu that I did at a local pizza shop. So basically, the last 2 days have been really exhausting. And the heat doesn't make it better. It's basically the heat in Bombay right now is just insane. And that's kind of what's really zapping the life out of me. And you can see my eyes are almost closing because I think I slept at 1:30 maybe, and I woke up at 7, so I haven't had my full 8 hours. And I need to go for a walk now after this. Yeah, humidity doesn't help as well. I've got the air conditioning on right now because it's just too damn hot. But when I'm in the kitchen, there's no air conditioning, so I'm dealing with it. But yeah, we'll go for a 6 kilometer walk now because I need to exercise. It is 5:40 in the evening here, so 5:40 p.m. So I'll go for a walk in maybe 10-15 minutes. So say by 6 o'clock I'll go for a walk. I'll be back by 7, have a shower, this and that, and have dinner by 7:30 or so. The best restaurant in Bandra. Well, I don't think there's just one, but for me, if it's Japanese food, it's Izumi always. If it's a sandwich, I'll go to Veronica's. If it's Thai food, I will go to Sifa. If it's Chinese, I like House of Mandarin, China Gate, and Royal China. I like to get food from them. Burgers, if it's on a budget, it's good flippin'. If it's a little more expensive, I'd go to BKC to O Pedro for their burger. For pizzas, Nomad and Little Gambi in Bandra. So, like, every category is different. Hello, Wandering Vietnam. I really suddenly feel like a banh mi when you said you are from Vietnam because the banh mi is one of my favorite sandwiches. Hey, Mike from New Zealand. Yep, it would be a bit late. Good to see you all here, and thank you as always for being on my live stream. And as always, if you can find the like button, feel free to smash it. If it's North Indian or Mughlai, I generally don't eat Indian food when I go out. It's my least favorite play like food to go out for. I don't know, maybe it's just because most of it is too spicy for me and I don't enjoy it. Um, I'm trying to think. Like maybe like 10 years ago we would go to Copper Chimney, but now I'm trying to think like I don't even order Indian food at home most of the time. Like I can't remember the last time I'd ordered chole bhature from Punjab Sweet House. And yeah, if I do Indian food also, it's generally like more modern Indian food, like what you get at Bombay Canteen or O Pedro. Like that's the kind of Indian food I eat if I'm eating it out. But like ordering like proper butter chicken and kebabs, I'd never order those. Never. Like if you go through my Swiggy, I don't think there is one single order for a butter chicken or a tandoori chicken or a chicken tikka or a reshmi tikka or whatever else comes under North Indian food. Not a single order. I only ordered plain white rice from Goila butter chicken once because I needed it for a recipe video here. I think my last, in fact, not even my order. I like the dal khichdi from Papa Pancho. I would eat some of it when my wife Dipti would order. Actually, recently she ordered this deep fried tandoori chicken. Let me ask her what restaurant it was. That was damn good. That I didn't order, but I ate it and I really liked it. I'll just ask her which restaurant has the deep fried tandoori chicken. Hello, Timothy. Up early. Well, always glad to have you here, guys. I really appreciate your support. Means a lot to me. Right, so it's called Being Hungry, and it's not a restaurant, it's a takeaway only. It's called Being Hungry, and they have a deep fried tandoori chicken. Yeah, something like that. Hey, good to see everyone on the live stream. Hello, what's your name? Which country are you from? And what is your favorite food? Let me know in the comments. I just thought I'll do a quick live stream with my coffee, answer some questions if anyone has any. How many of you guys are subscribed to my channel, and how many of you have had a chance to check out the last couple of videos I've uploaded? And how many of you have just found me randomly? Hey, channel makers here. So great to see you guys. So, by the way, Channel Makers is a premium channel on how to get things done on YouTube. They have great tips for upcoming YouTubers and content creators about demystifying YouTube, the algorithm, and all that stuff. Maybe they did a little sort of review of my channel, and you can find the short video on their channel. And possibly they could check my channel now and give me an update on how I'm doing, because I did a full swing. November 2022 we stopped the keto diet videos, and now I finally, after 1 year of doing a whole bunch of different videos, I finally settled in on what is me, what is my personality that I'm bringing to the table, which is meat. I love meat, and I want to explore Indian food because we are a country that 70% of us eat meat, if not more. And yet people think India is a vegetarian country. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have delicious vegetarian food, absolutely fantastic, but we are a meat eating country. But at the same time, 80% of the Indian population is protein deficient. So something is not going on correctly. And that's why I started two series. One is called Meet India, where I take you around the country virtually through my kitchen and make two dishes from each state in India, showcasing the best meat and seafood this country has to offer. And then there's another series called Will It Meet, where I take popular Indian vegetarian dishes and add meat to them. What is your opinion on northeastern Indian food? It's fantastic. I am Indian. I've had some amazing food, like on the way from Guwahati to Shillong. Black sesame pork, lovely dal, red rice, some bhajis. I also love like some of the Naga food, galo, and the momos, and the Akunian pork is a little spicy for me, but it's so delicious. I live in India, and it is safe to eat roadkill, yes, if you cook it properly, I guess. Hello, Woods Witch of the Weeping Weirwood. Good to see you. Can you eat spoiled meat if you cook it long enough? Please don't. Hey Karan, I don't know if there's any actual research. Huh? This is just the carnivore guys doing what the vegan guys did, cherry picking a lot of things and talking about it. The thing is, at the end of the day, look, like vegan, carnivore, keto, low carb, most people who are eating like shit on a daily basis, the moment they change their diet to any of these diets and they lose some weight, they see health benefits. And therefore, it becomes that this diet is the best diet in the world and you should only do this. Can human meat make you sick? Absolutely, it will give you brain disease. Don't eat human meat. Have you ever found a rotting piece of bacon in your beard? No, I shower regularly, so I don't find that. Balls are good for your smile. Why do we have all these trolls on? So, I don't think it's possible to have a live stream without trolls anymore. Ever since YouTube has put the live stream in the shorts feed, you always get hit by like a big wall of trolls. But luckily, I can moderate now, so I won't tolerate any bad behavior. So, be on your best behavior. And let's go through some more questions if you have any. Legit questions, please. Okay. Yeah, then and also the racist people. Let's just put them in a timeout. Yep, it's time to take out the trash. I mean, hopefully YouTube will learn to serve the right live stream to the right people rather than, all these crazy people. Hey, that's awesome, Mr. Loft Ladder. I just put out a fish recipe. I have been to Mangalore maybe in my childhood, but never after that. Will you and your band be bringing out another album anytime soon? Fingers crossed, next year is our 25th anniversary, so hopefully. How many instruments do you play? Guitar, drums, bass, keys, and I sing about five, I guess, because the voice is an instrument as well. Yeah, Dolly, that's pretty much it. Like, there's a trend. Like, I explained to you guys, like, so the keto thing was a big trend, and people still don't believe me. Um, like, if you just look, I'm going to show you guys, like, keto diet. Diets, they have a life. I mean, they trend. There's nothing you can do. Like, it's just the way it is. And I'm going to show you guys, I think, worldwide. Actually, more like American. So, if you see here, I'll show you guys. This is the search for keto diet worldwide from 2004 to present. So obviously nobody really cared about the keto diet. Somewhere around 2011 there was a little bit of noise. 2012 suddenly somewhere around 2016 it started picking up. 2017 it really went up. 2018 it kind of blew up, and then here in 20 get to the top of it. I'm not getting the, well, whatever date that is, 2019, yeah, somewhere around 2019, and it kind of really peaked here, and then it's just crashed in 2020 and 2021, 22, and now it's even less. So it's going back down to like absolute nothingness. So this is the trend graph. So like my channel grew around this time, sort of peaked here, did well here, and then my channel started crashing, and somewhere around here, November 2022 here, this is when I stopped doing keto videos. So it had, my channel dying had nothing to do with me not doing keto videos. It's just that keto has crashed. Nobody's doing keto anymore. And those that are doing keto don't really need recipes anymore. They just go to the supermarket and buy all the keto food. If I wasn't doing a channel about food, music is my other interest, but unfortunately, I haven't been able to make a career in death metal as I would have liked, but hey, it is what it is. Tikki chole with meat. Yes, I actually just did chole bhature with meat, but I can also do tikki chole. Not difficult because I did, the chole bhature with meat, like with beef in it and with bacon in the bhatura. Ah, I missed all the trolls now. Alright, let's get rid of them. Are there any Indian dishes that use alcohol? No, actually, there are none that I know of. If I find any, we will definitely this thing, but most of the Indian cooking, no, we don't use alcohol in the cooking at all. The live streams are sort of keeping the channel alive a little bit, like it's keeping the number of views up. Monetarily, it's all around the same space, but I'm working at it one day at a time. Let's see. The good thing is because YouTube throws the live streams in the shorts, I am getting a lot of viewership as compared to the normal videos. So the live streams are hitting between 4,000 and 7,000 views in total, which is insane. The normal videos now get between 1,500 and 3,000 views. So yeah, they are helping in some way. You know, I mean, keto works. Like, there's no denying that. But it is a diet trend. Like vegan, keto, carnivore, low carb, paleo, all diets work. But like keto had its heyday in the sun, and it became an industry. And now most people who do keto don't need recipes as much. Also, 90% of the people who did keto stopped doing keto. I meet them all the time when I go for my walk. They're like, hey, you're the keto guy. I used to watch your videos when I was on keto. And I'm like, now, oh yeah, I don't watch now because I don't do keto. So that's the thing. My best curry sauce recipe would be my keto butter chicken. Thank you, Aaron. That's a great recipe as well. Thank you, Dakini woman. I appreciate it. Can we do homemade chaat masala? Yes, we can, but it's a lot of different ingredients. So it's just much easier to buy chaat masala. Yes, if you can find the like button, do smash it. But the key is you have to find the like button. Sammy, look, you got to do what you got to do. I do enjoy traveling when I go with my wife because she's the travel junkie and she's the one who does all the planning. So I just get to go along and have fun. I haven't visited Taiwan yet, but hopefully in the future. So my music is always in the food videos as well, but since I do play death metal music, it's not a very mainstream kind of music. Rate the best Indian alcohol. I like a lot of the new gins that are available in India. India has a very thriving gin scene now. Lots of local brands of gin, and they're doing really well. So, yeah, that's great. Indian food is very healthy. I live on roti and dal. Cool. I find that too low on protein for me personally. Venison meat. Oh, if I only got venison, I would make more and more. Thank you, Aaron. Really appreciate it. Okay, here's this badly behaved child. You can tell also. Well, Jeremy, most recipes you can always swap out the protein. If you don't eat beef or pork, you can always replace it with chicken or fish, no problem. Is there a Mexican and Indian food mix you'd recommend? Make a butter chicken taco. Am I the only one who does not like the new YouTube format? Which one are you talking about? This vertical stream. So, my channel has all the normal old school YouTube videos. I still make those every single week. Every single week, I have a long form, horizontal, cast it to your TV, HD quality recipe video. That is my format, which I have not changed at all. I have additionally added short form videos, but that is a separate category now on the channel. So if you go to YouTube, like I'm doing now on a desktop, okay, if you go to YouTube and like go to view your channel, so there's home, which has all the stuff. There is videos. Now these are all the long form videos. Look at them. I've done a good job on the thumbnails, I think. They all look uniform, same format, same style. Look at how many recipes I've put up recently, guys. How many of these have you watched? And then there's a separate category here for short format videos, which again I've been keeping the theme and the format and tried to be as uniform as possible. So lots of good, interesting short formats, but again they are take on the long form ones. And then there's a separate section for the live videos. So here also I've been regularly doing live streams, and then there's a community where I constantly post and share stuff as well. So all my recipes, you get photos so you know what's up on the channel. Me eating horse meat, which got a lot of people to unsubscribe. My pizza takeover. Yeah. So I'm keeping everything going. Tips to sustain the keto diet. Look, if you can't do keto, that's okay. Make small, sustainable lifestyle changes that you can actually adhere to. Do I have a pet? Yes, a dog called Miso. Thank you, Ishan. Really appreciate it. Arun, thank you. I'm really glad you enjoy that recipe. I don't listen to any of those artists, but I do appreciate what they do. I recently saw a clip of a Taylor Swift concert, and that's insane. Keto really works. Yes, it works for some people, it doesn't work for others. It's all good. If it works for you, please do it. If it doesn't work for you, don't do it. What is your favorite animal meat, including seafood? I think duck, beef, like a good ribeye steak or brisket, and chicken. These are my top three meats. I do love pork, lamb, everything. Like I eat everything. I'm good with all meats. Can you make a video on chicken pickle recipe? Sure. I mean, why not? Sana, I would recommend consulting a doctor first for your thyroid. Probably get a professional nutritionist, and don't listen to too many people on the internet. How long would you spend on a video before posting it? So I don't spend much time after I've shot the video because I have editors now. I've hired an editor. Uh, so they take care of the edit. I basically spend time trying to research the recipe, planning it out, and then shooting it takes about 4 or 5 hours. And then I send it to my editor and he takes care of it. It's typhoid or thyroid, which one? Well, whether it's thyroid or typhoid, talk to your doctor. Any medical condition, don't listen to people on the internet, go to your doctor. Thank you, Sarah. I'm really glad you enjoy the live streams and I don't mind doing more and more of them. So, yeah. Can you make a video on tandoori chicken breast or Thai burger? Why not? I'm going to have to start a whole bunch of series now. So, let's do it. Let's do a tandoori chicken burger. I'm going to have to add that to my list. Let me put it in my tandoori chicken burger. I mean, I had started a series called Sandwich Shop, which I really enjoyed doing. Yeah. I'm going to have to put all this. Let me write it down. Chicken pickle. Chicken pickle recipe. I'm writing all of this down now. Sir, Kashmiri Vazwan recipe. Listen, a Kashmiri Vazwan is beyond my ability. I would say just go to a good restaurant or somebody's house and eat a Kashmiri Vazwan. I don't think that's something like I mean, eventually I will when I reach Kashmir, when I am on the series of the Indian series, when I reach Kashmir, I'll definitely do some dishes from there. So, yeah, we'll do that. What Bengali food have you had so far? I probably had like a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't remember the names. The Kolkata chicken biryani or the mutton biryani, I enjoy those. But I don't eat much Indian food, like I said, because I find everything too spicy and it's just not my favorite cuisine. But now that I'm cooking it, I'm enjoying it more. So I'm looking forward to when I reach Bengal, then I can do some, Bengali dishes. So again, we're going state by state. So the next state is Telangana, and after that will be whatever comes next on the east coast, and then I think Bengal is after that. So yeah, it's going to be fun. All right, it's 6 o'clock. It's time for me to go for my walk. What's the best cuisine to follow for keto low carb? No cuisine, just eat what you want. Yeah. Do you like dosas, idli, and all? Yes, I do. I do love butter idli. I don't really count my carbs at all. I portion control. So, for example, when I eat my lunch, it's always chicken, vegetable, and rice. I'll always eat 100 to 110 grams of rice, never more than that. So, I'm portion controlling the rice so it automatically becomes low carb. You know what I'm saying? Hey, COS 89, that's awesome. I think kosha mangsho I'm going to be making soon. Hey, SH Boom, so you're probably going through what is called the keto flu. If you can power through for another 4 to 5 days, you should hopefully feel better and start to sort of see the benefits. Also, remember one thing, whether you're doing keto or carnivore or paleo or vegan or high carb or anything, calories matter at the end of the day. If you are not in a calorie deficit, you will not lose weight, no matter what you do. Sometimes you can lose weight without counting the calories, but that doesn't mean the calories aren't being counted. So keep that in mind. I have not found a place to live yet, but we have started seeing houses. Saw a really nice place today, which had an excellent kitchen, like an open island kitchen kind of thing. So yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we are able to zone in on something good soon. Thank you, Kunwar. 10 days is not enough for anything, it takes time. Unless you eat in a calorie deficit, only then. Thank you, Summer Joy. I really do appreciate it. I wish you and your family all the best too. It's good to have so many of you on the live stream. Always encouraging. And thank you all for watching the channel. And don't forget to check out the new videos because there are so many new recipes on the channel. I mean, you guys have missed a lot of stuff, I think. Like, depends on what. Like, so recently we did tamarind fish curry, this yummy pepper chicken, this delicious crab omelette. Then I did this chole bhature with beef in it, gajar ka halwa with bacon, chettinad chicken, chicken poha, smoked mac and cheese, Kerala meat rice, General So shrimp, fish curry. I mean, look at it. It's just a long, big. Look at the amount of dishes. Look at how many videos you've been missing. Got some delicious A5 Wagyu as well. So make sure you guys go check the channel. Do you still make music? Yes, I put a solo album out last year. My solo name for the music is Demon Stealer, and the album is called The Propaganda Machine. Hopefully, you check it out. I will share the name with you. All right, so you can check out my new album on this link. I will share it with you guys. Yeah, that's my new album. For anyone who is interested, you can stream it for free. Any plans for a new taste challenge like I did for burgers and pizzas? Yes, it's already online. It's called Ramen Wars. So Ramen Wars on my channel Headbanger Eats. So Aaron, because I'm on a diet right now and watching my calories, I'm avoiding all the desserts. So, because the thing is, if I make a cake recipe, I'll eat the cake. And while cakes are delicious and I do eat cakes, having a whole cake in the house is always dangerous. Hey Mike, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Hi Huda. Okay. Interesting. How do I get to all the recipes, please? So you click, I'll give you the link for the recipes, it'll make your life easier. You just actually have to go to youtube.com/headbangers kitchen, and that should do it. And you'll see the videos there. And you can always go to my website headbangerskitchen.com where all the recipes are written out with measurements and everything. My favorite cake, it's a tough call, but there are at least two of them. Three of them. One is the opera cake. If you've never eaten an opera cake, you're missing out. The second cake would be a Guinness cake. Oh, with cream cheese frosting. It is to die for. I eat it in the UK all the time. It is so good. Just a lovely dark Guinness beer cake with cream cheese frosting. And my third favorite cake would just be a plain vanilla sponge. Plain, that's it. Just a beautiful vanilla sponge. That's it. Those are my favorite three. Okay, what is your favorite cake? Now, you guys need to let me know what is your favorite cake. Well, I'm definitely going to push my walk by another, 15 minutes, I think, which is cool. I've got time. I just need to. Why did you stop keto? I've explained it many times, made a video about it on the channel, but long story short, I felt better eating carbs, and I sort of just felt like keto was not sustainable for me personally. It was just easier for me to eat everything I wanted in moderation. That's always the best for me personally. The thing is, keto was very restrictive for me. I love food. I don't eat to live, I live to eat. So I didn't want to deprive myself of good foods. I didn't want to deprive myself of like going to a restaurant and having to like find a keto option and just watch everybody else enjoying bread and stuff. And I like bread. Bread is good. So I just decided to eat everything in moderation, and I've actually been able to lose weight, maintain weight, build muscle. I like to focus on protein. I like to focus on protein, so I try and get in a good 30 grams, 25 to 30 grams of protein with each meal. Eat 3 meals a day, and that's it. I'm good. The carbs and fats balance themselves out, and I try to eat in a calorie deficit, so that works for me. Oh, carrot cake is yum. For some reason, I love orange as a fruit, but I'm not big on orange in desserts for some reason. Mike, that sounds yum. Cheesecake, yeah, why not? A good Basque cheesecake or a baked New York cheesecake. You know what I don't like? Chocolate cheesecake. I've never liked chocolate cheesecake. I did like a lot of that Biscoff stuff, but now I'm a little tired of it. Everyone always sitting in one room in one spot. Can you walk around the house, the streets, the store? It's interesting to see different things halfway across the world. Sure, why not? I'll try. It's just that I've never enjoyed vlogging and walking around with the camera, but I always kind of did it for the channel. So, yeah, maybe I'll try and do something soon with that as well. Fingers crossed. But if you want to see me walking around, you must go to my other channel, Headbanger Eats, and watch my show called Pizza Wars, where I walk all around the city and eat pizza from different restaurants. Thank you, Nehal. I appreciate it. And my keto recipes remain on the channel. They will be there forever. There are 400 keto recipes. And even if you personally don't do keto, most of my keto recipes can be used for a normal diet. Yes, I've been to Vasai. I've played concerts there with my band in some college over there. So, yeah, you sound Indian and look white. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not, but I mean, I was just born this way. So, cool. White. And so far, we have got most people, 85% of the people on this live stream eat meat, which is cool. Let's keep the poll going. 237 people have voted on the poll. Exciting. Thank you, Woodswitch. Appreciate it. Hope you don't mind me asking, do you ever plan on having kids? No, no kids for me. Thank you. It's just not my cup of tea. So, if you're looking to get into Indian cuisine, there are 5 spices I would tell you to buy and keep in your kitchen. I've made a video about this as well, but I would say Kashmiri red chili powder, turmeric, cumin powder, coriander powder, and a garam masala powder. These 5 things are generally enough. These should sort you out. When will you perform again in Vasai? I have no idea. Whenever I get back to performing live, if I do, then yes. We need more guitar shredding while you cook. It's a little hard to do that. Where am I from? I am from India, Mumbai city to be specific. Yes, I am in India, in Mumbai to be specific. Why does turmeric powder give me such horrible gastro reactions? You might be allergic to it. Maybe it just doesn't agree with you. That's quite possible. So, if you're using turmeric, use very little of it, like 1/4 teaspoon, 1/8 teaspoon. It's raining in Bombay today, not here. Yep, I mean, no, nothing wrong with people who want to have kids. It's just not my cup of tea, you know. How's the weather here? Too freaking hot, man. It is so hot and so humid. Thank you, Fernando. You should do a show at Edinburgh Fringe Festival. I would love to. If they ever call me, I will come and play. I have played in Edinburgh in a club. I've also played in Glasgow in a club. I also did a festival in Scotland called Les Fest, and it was in 2014. So yeah, it was great. Abhay Desai, yo, shout out to the OG Raz Rhino boys. What's up? Horns up. So 24 years ago, I played my first concert in a local club here in Mumbai city on the 6th of April. The club was called Raspberry Rhinoceros. Ever been to Canada? Nope. Do you ever do charity to help feed poor people in India? Yeah, I mean, during COVID, I shaved my beard for charity. We raised $400 on my YouTube live stream, and then I donated $400 and I matched the donation. Um, yeah, so I mean, I do charity whenever it's sort of required. Um, the thing is, a lot of India is a very complicated country. Like feeding the poor, a lot of the poor the people that you see on the streets don't want food, they want money. There are like beggar nexuses, there are beggars who own flats, there are beggars who are richer than me. I'm not even joking. There are beggars who actually own flats in the city. So it's a crazy thing. There's a lot of like the underworld also tied in there. So yeah, I mean, I am skeptical of things. I mean, again, look, it's easy to sit and judge someone like from a country that you're not part of, which is fine. I mean, you only see what you see. But yeah, living in India, trust me, you sort of have a different take on things from the Western perspective. You might just see things in videos, or you might come here on a holiday and see things around, but you don't really know the sort of mechanics and the nuances of what you see on the streets. Again, a lot of these kids are actually like, the first of all, the government here needs to be acting on these things. It is not the responsibility of the citizens. We pay our taxes is supposed to provide infrastructure, living for the people. Again, I don't know how to explain it to you in one live stream, because it's not like a one word answer. I'd be sitting here for like 3 hours to explain to you how India works, how it functions, how many layers there are. Again, it's not a simple look at kids on the street, they're poor, yeah, I'll feed them one day, but there are, it's a very complicated thing. Yeah, so we have NGOs that do, and there are legit places like how you have soup kitchens in America, where actually, the people who live in poverty and are moving around actually can get food. And we do often, again, like I said, I'm not here to advertise the charity I do anyway. I don't think charity needs to be advertised. I do it in whatever capacity I can with my financial ability. And everyone does their own bit, you know. Ever been to Oman? Nope. Absolutely. There is a huge issue in this country. Our politicians are busy playing religious politics. They are busy, distracting people and doing all sorts of scams and taking, and that's because people are also stuck on that. Like, you make people fear other people without having met them. You demonize communities. You create hatred. That's the only thing they know how to do. They peddle hatred. And then you have a country that is in complete disarray. You have inequality. You have people, like, I mean, it's so complex. What's your opinion on the US? I mean, like every country, it's got its good things and its bad things. I've never been there, but I would love to go there and visit for the food, because I really do love the food I see in the US from all the videos. I would love to go to Franklin's Barbecue in Texas. I would love to go to New York and get a New York slice, Chicago deep dish, Philly cheesesteak sandwich, and eat at all the fancy restaurants in New York, and go to LA and do all the things. Hopefully someday. Do I like Delhi street food? I haven't eaten Delhi street food in in many, many years. I'm not a big street food eater, to be very honest. Most of the time, the masalas and all don't agree with me. So, yeah. Yeah, like I said, so I mean, look, every country has healthy and unhealthy food. Every country has its set of problems. I mean, it is what it is. Rosemary, I'm so glad to hear that. It makes me smile that you're being able to cook your bacon correctly and I was able to help you do that. So awesome. And thank you all once again for being part of this live stream. I greatly appreciate all your support. It means a lot to me. I hope you are enjoying all the new videos that I've been posting. For those who are joining in late, there are tons of new recipes on the channel. Do go and give them a watch. Um, that's something I would request of all of you. Yes, start the bacon from the lowest heat. Slowly render out that fat. Cold pan. Cold pan, and yeah, lay the bacon down and then turn the heat on. So we do the same for duck breast as well. So you score the skin and just let that fat render out and you don't need to add any oil, nothing. The bacon will fry in its own fat. Love it. Thank you, Albert. I'm so glad to hear that. A lot of my recipes now can hopefully help you still. Eat everything in moderation, check your calories on a daily basis. Awesome, chef. That's great. Sharif, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed the Adana kebab recipe. That's a beautiful kebab, one of my favorites. I love cured meat, salami, prosciutto, mortadella. All of them are awesome. Dolly, actually, you don't have to steam the pot stickers. You can directly fry them if they're not too large and they will cook. I have done a few biryani recipes on the channel. Just look for Headbangers Kitchen Biryani and you'll find all my biryani recipes. Thank you, Nitish. Really appreciate it. Wow. Well, I'm 41, you're 35, so. Pushkar, again, I think a lot of these studies are taken out of context. I'm sure you can find some good videos on YouTube that kind of actually explain what the study said. The problem is most people will make a headline out of the study and then just because what sells now is fear, right? So if you want people to watch your videos, you have to scare them about something or the other. you know any plans to do beef ribs? I don't get them very often, but I recently did a birria taco with beef ribs. Turned out so good. I'll order some more as soon as I'm done moving houses, because that's the most important thing. Once I move houses, then I can order the beef ribs. How about steak? I've got a couple of great steak recipes on the channel. Check them out. I learned to cook on my own. I just started cooking and I took tips from my grandfather and my cook at home and my grandmother. And then I took cooking as a hobby in school. So yeah. Oil up. What am I oiling up for? Where do you get these meats from in India? Different place, Kochi. Sometimes I get it from Bangkok or Singapore when I travel. So yeah. Who are the people I love more than my parents? My wife, obviously. Yeah, beef ribs are awesome. Indian people eat beef. Actually, we do. The cow is sacred only for some people, not for all of us. Also, a lot of the beef that we are eating in India that we call beef is actually buffalo meat. So we call it buff. But since I have a global audience and I've always said beef since I was a kid, I didn't change it to buff everywhere. So we eat whatever is legal. But yes, there are enough Indians who do eat actual beef, which is cow. I think I've heard of Grandma Kitchen. Um, do check the yes. I prefer to use a thermometer to get it perfect. That's my dog Miso. Miso, it's time for you to go wash your paws. Hi, Miso. Hi first. Hi, Miso. Hi. He's not interested. Miso, come on, washies. Take him to the washies. What's my favorite fast food? I guess a burger that I will cook myself. What's your favorite thing to cook? I think hamburgers and fried rice and sandwiches, probably. What's your crush right now except your wife? I mean, if I have to, Padma Lakshmi, all day, every day. I have not finalized on the new house, but I've seen a few houses, and they are some of them are okay, some of them are still looking. Hopefully, we'll find something before we have to move out. Yes, India has a McDonald's, but there is no beef in the Indian McDonald's. There is no bacon in the Indian McDonald's. There is no pork of any kind. There is only chicken. The fillet of fish is also not in all the outlets, and there are a lot of vegetarian items. So McDonald's in India is complete crap. Actually, McDonald's is crap all over the world, to be very honest. But it is cheap, it is affordable, and some people enjoy it. So who am I to say anything? Yeah, I'll obviously choose my wife. No, what a silly question. Thank you, Chef. Welcome to the channel. Really appreciate the membership. Really appreciate it. Does YouTube pay you all in India? Yes, YouTube, once you put monetization on, you get paid. That's how I'm able to make a living on YouTube. Hi, Poo Ninja. Good to see you. It's been a while. Bangkok, like Thailand, is my favorite food destination. Amazing food, amazing culture. Next would probably be Vietnam. I just love Southeast Asia. It's amazing. Favorite vegetarian food? Chole bhature. Yeah, I can show you guys outside. All right, let's look outside my window. So there's a building coming up right here under construction. That's the street view. Another building here, another building there, another building at the back over there, another building there, another building on this side here. It's just crazy. There's just like buildings everywhere. Yeah, that's the street. That's the outside. Thank you so much, Chef. I'm glad you enjoyed the cookbook. I'm glad she likes the cookbook. I've only ever lived in Mumbai, so I can't imagine living anywhere else. Was it difficult to learn English? Nope, because I learned. I mean, I actually English is my primary language. So when I was born, my parents spoke to me in English, so I grew up speaking English and Hindi. Good place to smoke. I hate smoking. I hate all kinds of smoking except meat smoking. I don't really game. Yes, we live in a concrete jungle. That is life in the city. I mean, Bombay is like New York or London. Yeah, it's noisy. Luckily, we've got good windows that cut out the sound. Trust me, India is noisy, crowded, hot, but it has its charm. All right, it's almost 6:30, guys. I think it's time for me to go for my walk, definitely, so that we can eat dinner by 7:30 or 8. So I'm going to take the final questions if there are any. Every time I see that there are so many viewers on the live, I don't feel like leaving, but I also do need to actually go and get my workout done. What area has the best cuisine? What do you mean by area? So my dog is a Pahadi mutt. So he's like a stray dog. He's been adopted from a shelter, but he's like a local indie dog from the mountains. Miso. Hi. Hi, Miso. Hi. Who's a good boy? Is Miso a good boy? Yeah, he is. Miso's a good boy. Do I have Subway? Yes, we have Subway, but that is also terrible. Why do people not behave on the stream? Is it that hard to be well behaved? Yeah, guys, if you can find the like button, do smash it. And thank you all for being here. Let's do the last 5 questions. Last 5 questions. Yep. Always adopt, don't shop. Hey Lily Johnson, thank you so much for joining the channel memberships. Really appreciate it. So we have 2 new members on the channel. Thank you guys so much for the support. It means a lot to me. Oh, this guy's back. Let's put him on a timeout also. Yes, we have Burger King in India as well, but again, it's crap. But Burger King does a mutton burger, which is goat meat in India. So, yeah. Yes, I've written down the chicken pickle recipe. Who's cooking? I'm cooking. I'm going to be making a pork burger tonight with pineapple once again. I would stream it, but I've already streamed like 3 recipes with pork and pineapple already. So it's pretty much like my Italian sausage mix, which I made for my sort of collaboration yesterday. So I got some of the meat left over. We'll make 2 burger patties, grilled pineapple, and a bun, and that's it. That's dinner. And I'll eat a carrot or a cucumber just to have some vegetables. Thank you, Lily Johnson. Appreciate it. My dad will come back when I do the next recipe video. Galauti kebabs, yep, I'll put them on the list. So I normally walk for like about an hour and 20 minutes maybe. The problem with vlogging it is that it's very crowded, lots of traffic, and there's a good chance I will end up getting run over. So I won't vlog it now. It'll be a little hard to walk and vlog, but maybe one sometime in the future, or maybe let me see if I reach the area and I can vlog about it. I will, because I'm walking on the promenade, so I don't want to bump into people because I'm busy live streaming. Okay, Galauti kebab has also been put on the list. You guys ask and I will write. Is your president like Trump? Oh, he's far worse. He makes Donald Trump look like a poodle. Alright, guys, I'm going to go now. Thank you all. Take care, and I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers and keep cooking.